Good morning, guys. So welcome back to the next ride, and today is a special one. Special because I'm going on my yearly vacation. So what that entails is a 6-day road trip on the Road Glide solo. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I'm not going to divulge too much about where I'm going to go because I want you to discover as I discover, but it's going to be epic. So today is the day before the ride. So tomorrow morning, I'll see you in the garage. All right, good morning, guys. And the day has come. So it's Sunday morning. And look at this. It's gonna be so nice. The weather it's about 60 degrees right now, but the sun's out and the forecast is just for great weather. I can't wait. So getting out on the bike. This first stop, I'll do it in kind of portions. So this first stop is going to be to Kingman, Arizona. So it's about 325 miles. I'm stopping at a restaurant to have a little bit of breakfast, and that's it. So I will see you at the cafe.
Meeting you with a view to a kill, face to face in secret.
So we made it to breakfast. Outpost Cafe. I'm starving, so I'll post later. So the outpost was actually really good. There is a reason I didn't film inside, and that is it's one of those restaurants where they purposely try to be like rude and crap like that. And I didn't want to set my gear up and then just have them say a lot of negative shit, so I didn't bother. But here's a picture of my food anyway. All right, so first stop was good. It's starting to pick up now a little bit with the weather. It's, let me see if I can get you the mountains in the background here. It's really quite nice. Oops. There we go. So it's about 65 degrees and I'm 100 miles in and I'm making good time. So I'm just going to take my time nice and easy and that's it. So I did want to mention something like the 2024 Road Glide, you know, is my favorite. Now, I do a couple of videos where I go in the canyons and I do hop it up a little bit, but this is what it's made for. It's like the long distance stuff. Like on the freeway, it's so stable and it's comfortable. I love it. Okay, on we go.
Nightfall covers me, but you know overseas. Could it be the whole of opening wide? A sacred wine
right, so the nice lady in the hotel recommended this Mexican restaurant down here, La Catrina. So I'll give it a go. So there's this one, oysters, mariscos. She said that one's all right, but this one here, La Catrina, she goes, that's the one. Look at that. So steak fajitas, rice, beans, tortillas. Very not bad at all. It was pretty good. I'm tired now though. I just ate and I think the day's catching up with me. So I'm just going to pay my check and head back to the room. So you can tell we're not in California. All right, so not bad. But you have to take into consideration when you're on the road like this, you don't get a chance to research any of these places. A lot of them you just kind of take a chance, but it wasn't bad. So back to the hotel now. So the room is very nice. Let me show you around. So you got like a little chair, king bed, and that's a decent sized TV, and nice Route 66 picture, and another one. It's very clean. Closet here. Got some of my stuff in here already. Coffee or tea maker. But look at this. What a nice shower, huh? And you've got all your dispensers here. Nice. So day one is in the books. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the convenience store, get some water, and I'm done. Watch a bit of telly and go to bed. So that's it. That's the end of Monday, and great stay at the hotel. Best Western Plus. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So today, heading up Route 66, going to Hackberry, Seligman, ending up in Flagstaff. It'll be a relatively easy day today. I think only about 150 miles. So I'll see you on the road.
Little kiss is all we need. Get us into the fire. When all we see is the view to a kill.
So a trip down Route 66 wouldn't be a trip down Route 66 unless we stopped at Giganticus Headicus, apparently the best head in Route 66. So this is the first time that I've actually been to the general store and it's been open. Let's have a look. Well, as you saw, they didn't have a whole lot in there, and I was kind of hoping I could take a pee in there as well, but it said no public restroom, so I'll figure it out. So next stop is Hackberry General Store.
When you to laugh, oh I laugh. Has he mentioned my age, love? Or is he more into young girls who died back here? I'm in love with your brother. I thought I'd come by.
So that was Hackberry General Store, always a favourite. And they had a bathroom too, which was key. Now, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I know it's only like 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I guess it's lunchtime. All right, see you at the next.
Does he know what I do? And you pass this on, won't you? And if I asked him once, what would he say? Is he willing? Can he play? I wasn't really looking for some more than some company on the dance floor. Does he know what I do? And you pass this on, won't you?
So stop for lunch at one of my very favourite restaurants. I hope it's as good as I remember. We're at the famous Roadkill Cafe. So I'm inside and I missed lunch, so it's breakfast only. But I've ordered an omelette and yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see what we got. So I'll give you a quick look around before I get up and show you what it's like.
Does he know what I do? And you pass this on, won't you? And if I asked him once, what would he say? Is he willing? Can he play? I wasn't really looking for some more.
Grub came and look at that. Ooh. Okay, let's give it a go. So this is a really good omelette. So I saw this on the way past, and it's the Grand Canyon Deer Farm. So I thought I'd stop by and have a look.
Jimmy Bar, made of stone. Charlie Clark.
Hold on. Oh, no, don't go crazy. No, you just have to hang on a little bit. Oh my god, oh, he's eating something. So that was a bit overwhelming. They just swarmed me and like nicked all my food. And one of them chewed my shirt. So I've got deer slobber all over my shirt. Well, that was cool. So I just saw this place on the side of the road as I was going by, and I thought, oh, let's give it a go. It was pretty good. And of course, I got my senior discount. You can't go wrong with that. So last time Joey and I were out here, we saw this structure, kind of a retreat. She was pretty certain that it was like a cult place. It could be. I'll look it up when I get home.
Every lie you've heard. First I'm gonna make it, then I'm gonna break it till it falls apart. Hating all the faking and shaking while you're breaking my brittle heart. Brittle heart. Brittle heart. And our little heart.
All right, so I made it to the hotel. I'm in Flagstaff, and I think I've got a little bit of post-traumatic stress from those deer. They were lunatics. I always thought the deer were shy and retiring. These weren't, not at all. They were so aggressive. One of them took a great big bite out of my Dixon shirt. Ugh, it's all covered in slobber and mess and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a little bit of dinner in a minute. There's a restaurant down the street called Fat Olives, which gets really good reviews. So I'll see what it's all about. So this is what came highly recommended. Fat Olives. And it's busy. There's a lot of cars parked. So now that I've finished, there's a line outside to get in this place now. And honestly, it was so good. My benchmark for any Italian restaurant is always spaghetti and meatballs. And I'm going to make a very bold statement and say this is probably the best spaghetti and meatballs I've ever had. It's just a shame it's all the way in Flagstaff. So I'll probably have to wait for a couple of years to try it again. But very good. 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's it. Heading back to the hotel. Good morning, guys. This is day 3. So getting ready to head out in a minute. I'm currently in Flagstaff. I'm just packing up all my gear and getting ready to head out. Going to Grand Canyon today and then looping east towards Kayenta, which is going to be at the base of the road that goes up to Monument Valley and all the good stuff there. So I haven't really had like the previous videos. It was just getting out here. That was the thing. There wasn't really too much to see, so I didn't film that much. But now this is where the good stuff gets. So far the trip's been great. No real technical difficulties. Everything's been fine. Last night I slept like a champ, so I'm looking forward to the day. So I'll see you on the road.
Playing in the dust, we finally see the dial. Don't water them with your tears. Don't think about all the years. You'd rather be without.
I'm at this gift shop gas station thing right before I head up. I'm about 20-30 miles away from Grand Canyon right now. So I went in the gift shop and it was so generic. I didn't even want to bother filming it. It was just like Grand Canyon t-shirts and things like that. It was very like, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, so let's get going.
Tearing down what we attack. Just prove that we are one. Cut into the night.
Okay, so I'm at the Grand Canyon Visitors Center, and I talked to one of the rangers in there. Oh, I got my book stamped. I talked to one of the rangers in there, and apparently there's a trail. Like if you're on a bike, there's a 25-mile trail that you can take, and there's like 8 viewpoints along the way. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to head out and do that. So I put my stamps in my book, and that's it, ready to go. So this is the next viewpoint I stopped at, and again, I cannot express. I'm almost like embarrassed to take pictures of this because I know it's not going to look anything like it does in real life. It is incredible, and it's easy to see why this is one of the seventh wonders of the world. It's absolutely breathtaking. So I had to stop at a place called Grand View Point and have a look at this. So I had to walk down the trail a little bit to get this view, but I don't want to slip and fall, break my neck, and get eaten alive by buzzards down there, so I'm heading back up to the bike.
Dis-moi, qu'est-ce que tu vas chercher? Le bien par le mal, la vertu par le vice. Sade, dis-moi, pourquoi l'évangile du mal? Quelle est ta religion? Où sont tes fidèles? Si tu es
Well, yet another incredible view of Grand Canyon.
es-tu diabolique ou divin?
So the thing about seeing something as breathtaking and beautiful as Grand Canyon is no matter how many views you stop and take, it's never going to do it justice, but it all sort of becomes much of a muchness when you're looking at footage after footage. So I've got something to remember this by forever now, so it's amazing. I'm getting hungry. I've got to go get something to eat. So let's see what we can find. So here's the thing I didn't take into account. On the road from Grand Canyon to Tubi, this is the town I'm in now, Tubi, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a Navajo community here, but there's like no restaurants here. I found one called Hogan's Diner. Well, no, it's not even a diner, just Hogan's Restaurant. But it's like the only one in town apart from fast food. So let's see what it's like. So I'm in a town called Tubi. I forgot to ask the waiter if that's how you pronounce it, but it's on the way to Kayenta, and this is all this area is Navajo Indian, and the name of this restaurant, as I mentioned, is Hogan's Family Restaurant. So I thought it would be like American restaurant burgers, that kind of thing, but it's not. It's a Navajo place. So I'm going to try some Navajo tacos here and see what it's all about. I'm excited. So got a little lesson about the town here from our server. Apparently, the town is pronounced Doovie, like duvet, but Doovie. And I guess what I'm going to be getting is a taco, but it's made with a Navajo fry bread. And I saw one just go by, and it looks really good. So my food came, and look at this. So this is the Navajo fry bread, and it's got all kinds on here. I'm starving. I'm going to dig in. So I don't quite know how to start here, but I'm just going to give it a go. Ooh. Okay. That's really good. Flavor-wise, it's kind of like... It's hard to explain. Let me have another couple of bites and I'll tell you what it tastes like. Okay, so that was Hogan's. So the Navajo taco was really good. It reminded me of like a regular taco. Well, it wasn't though. It was different. The bread made it different, but it was just basically beans, vegetables, chili, beef. It was just super good. Okay, so now I'm anxious to get to my hotel now. I think I'm about 70 miles away, so let's press on. So I checked in, not bad. The only thing, they don't have a freaking fridge. I guess I should have looked, but the view's not bad. Look at that. Yeah, it could be worse. Good morning, guys, and it is day four. So it's Wednesday, and I'm in Kayenta. And had a great night's sleep last night. Oh my God, I've been sleeping so well since I've been doing this. So today, I just want to mention yesterday's ride on the way back from Grand Canyon was absolutely epic. Oh my God, I mean, you've seen the footage. Whew, it was a good one. So today, I'm just going to walk across the street and get a little bit of breakfast. And then the plan for the day, I sort of changed my route a little bit, but that's okay because now I'm going to go up the 163 to Monument Valley and all the little odds and sods in between there, Mexican Hat. But the bit I'm adding on is I'm going to loop around and go to the Four Corners Monument. If you don't know what the Four Corners Monument, it's the only place in the United States where 4 states touch. So you've got Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. And there's a plaque that's on the floor, that on the ground, that kind of thing. So I figured I'm out here. It's one of those things. I might as well just do it. It's not much of a detour, so I'm just going to do it. So it's a big loop in effect, and then I'll end up back here in Kayenta. So I'm estimating today's ride is going to be around 250 to 300 miles. So I'm going to go get some breakfast. I'll see you later. So this is where I'm going for breakfast. Blue Coffee Pot. And there is not a lot in this town. So the menu's a bit sparse, but that's good. I'm going to go for the breakfast burrito. So not a traditional breakfast burrito. This is made with Navajo fry bread. So let's see what it's like. So that was really good. Everything was just like a little bit different. The best way that I can describe that fry bread is it's like naan bread, like Indian naan bread from Asia. It's similar to that, but just a little bit lighter. Very good. And the chorizo, it wasn't like typical Mexican chorizo. It had a little bit of a spice to it, but not that Mexican doesn't, but it was different, but still very good. Now, I do have to get going because there's a high wind advisory coming in, and I want to make sure that I'm well on the way before that hits. So let's get back to the room, load up, and get going.
You were running out to time under the mountain, a golden fountain. Were you praying at the Lyra's shrine? But you'll see a tear lies in those my you'll see a tear lies in those my We found you hiding, we found you lying, choking on the dirty sands. Your former glories and all the stories, dragged and washed with eager hands. But you'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in Water was running, children were running. We found you hiding, we found you lying. Water was running, children were running. We found you hiding, we found you lying.
Okay, I took a little stop at Mexican Hat, and I hope you can see it in the background. The lighting's really low, so it's a bit bad.
You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. Heart burning in your nostrils, pouring down your gaping mouth. Your molten bodies, blanket of cinders, caught in the throes. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my rooms. You'll see a tear lies in those my
Alright, I hope you can hear me. It is windy out here. So I'm headed to Four Corners. So I crossed the Utah line, I crossed the New Mexico line, and let's have a look at the monument. Might as well while we're here, right? So here I am at the Four Corners. So that was it. It was kind of cool. It's nice to see. Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. So it's just like a plaque on the ground, and it just separates the four states. So I had to see it while I was out this way. So that's it. And I saw another couple of vendors out here selling those freaking Navajo tacos with the fry bread again. They're all over. All right. I'm just gonna have a little sit down, have some water, and I'm gonna head back on the road back to the hotel, I guess. So it looks like I picked the right day of the week to come because there's not that many people here. But yeah, it was kind of cool. There's a lot of Navajo vendors here, but it's like, you know, same as anything like this. They all sell the same old stuff. It's just a different version of it. So, woo, it's windy again. All right, so I'm going to head back to the hotel. I'm starting to get hungry, as usual. So I'll see you back in Kayenta. So it is Thursday morning, and this is my view out of the hotel window. Isn't it amazing? Good morning, guys. This is day 4. So this is going to be the last traveling day of the vacation, of the trip. So today I'm heading back down the 160, going back to Flagstaff. I think I'm going to stop off at the Harley Davidson shop while I'm there. I want to get a t-shirt or something, because I haven't really bought any souvenirs or anything. And part of that is like most of it, it's all this Navajo culture art stuff. You know, I got a sticker and a fridge magnet, but I think I'll get a Harley t-shirt from there. Anyway, so down to Flagstaff, and then I'm headed south towards Sedona. Going to go through Sedona and end up in Phoenix, which is my last stop of the night. That ride yesterday was gorgeous, but it was so windy. It was so windy. I saw the weather forecast today, and it's not going to be as bad, but it's cold outside. Let me tell you how cold it is right now, so you get like a real time. It is, it's 40. So it's still pretty cold, but I guess it'll warm up. In the sun, it probably won't feel so bad. I'm trying to be optimistic here because I hate being cold. All right. So I'm just going to go pack up the bike and we're going to head out, and that's it. So I'll see you at the first stop.
My love is in league with the freeway. Its passion will rise as the cities fly by. And the taillights dissolve in the coming good night. And the questions in thousands take flight. My love is a miles in the waiting. The eyes that just stare and the glance at the fire. And the secret that burns and the pain that won't stop. And it's fuel.
So I stopped at what is probably the smallest Harley Davidson dealership I've ever been to. Now, I thought I'd pick up a shirt here, but literally they had like 20 shirts. None of them fit, and the ones that did, the design was kind of crappy. As you can see, this is it, and it's right next to like an equipment rental place. Cool.
My love is exceeding unlimited. Red-eyed and fever with the hum of the mile. Distance and longing, my thoughts do collide. Should I rest for a while beside?
So I stopped in Sedona. I was going to have a little bit of lunch here, but it's a fucking zoo. So Sedona was packed, and it looked like all the restaurants were full too. And so I scooted a little ways down the 179 and found this place, Pago's Italian Pizzeria and Italian Cuisine. I had a slice of pizza. Here's the pic, and it was really good. So not too much. I had like an antipasto salad with it, very fresh, very crisp, and that way I should still be hungry for dinner tonight. So let's head on now. Next stop is the hotel in Phoenix. I checked into the hotel and it's nice. So I asked the guy at the front desk about restaurants around here. I'm on a bit of an Italian kick lately, so he recommended a decent Italian restaurant. Anyway, I'm going to get myself all set up, get the Wi-Fi going, and see what's good. So here's the main area. A little bit of TV action. Bed looks good. And then in here, you got a little washroom, closet, and bathroom, and a shower. Looks good. All right, so I'm at the final hotel of this trip, and I got to tell you, I can't believe that this is the last night out away. Tomorrow, heading out nice and early and just doing a straight shot back home. Should take about 6 hours or so, including stops. So, just get up early, have some breakfast, and book out of here. It's certainly been an experience. Let's just say that. I had some trepidations going into this. I wondered if I was strong enough, if my health would keep up, and everything was fine. I worried unjustly. It was good. Preparation is key. I made sure I hydrated. I made sure I ate, took bathroom breaks, and rested when I needed to. So it's been amazing. This really has been the trip of a lifetime. It's been fantastic. I've seen so much. It's definitely bucket list after bucket list on this one. The bike, amazing. I mean, couldn't wish for more. It's absolutely fantastic. Harley Davidson Road Glide. This is what they were made for. They're made for like long distance trips like this, and it really excelled. All the little mods that I've done, like the seat and everything else, they really made the difference. So tomorrow morning, getting up nice and early, breakfast. I'm going to load up the bike. Then breakfast here at the hotel is at 6:30. So I'm planning just to eat breakfast, get straight on the bike, and head out as soon as possible. And then that'll be it. Then I'll have the weekend. I tell you one thing I have to do is I've got to wash that bike. Oh my gosh. I'll show you it tomorrow, but it is filthy. So, but that's it. I mean, that's what they're for. You can't keep them wrapped up in cotton wool. You got to use them. That's what they're made for. Well, that's what I bought it for anyway, was to put some miles on it. And I certainly have over this last 6 days. So I'll catch up with you a little bit in the morning just to let you know that I'm on my way, and if I have any more thoughts. So it was been awesome having you guys along. Thank you so much. I know there's a whole lot of footage that I need to go through when I get home. So hopefully the video is not too long, and hopefully it's longer. Hopefully it's shorter than your attention span. So with that being said, night. See you in the morning. Good morning. So here we are. It's the final day. And when I tell you that it just flew by, that's an understatement. I can't believe how quickly this trip has gone. A lot of fun. I saw so much. It was just incredible. So today, I'm up, I'm all ready, I'm basically packed. I'm just going to have breakfast in the hotel lobby here, and I'm heading out. I think we've got about 380 miles to get home, and it should take about like 6 hours, 5.5, 6 hours, something like that. But it's all freeway. So I doubt very much that I'm going to record much of it. But I will say I did learn a few things about this trip, and one is just like I've taken better care of myself while I've been traveling than I do at home. I've been making sure that I hydrate properly. I've been stretching. I've been, just making sure everything's good. I've been eating relatively well, well, you've seen the spaghetti plates, but, but even so, I haven't had a burger. I haven't eaten any fast food. So it took a little bit of planning to find decent restaurants, but it's all part of it, isn't it? All part of the trip. So I will now be on the road. So probably the next time I talk to you, I'll be back home. See you then.
Taking a ride with my best friend. I hope he never lets me down again.
Good morning. Of course, it's the next day. I was a little sleepy when I got home, to say the least. So I got myself some dinner, just watched a bit of TV, and I conked out. What a great trip. I mean, it was amazing. But more impressive than anything is how my health did. I was very concerned that I would get cramps, dehydration, maybe get overtired, fatigued, that kind of thing. None of that happened. I took precautions. I made sure I hydrated. I had water on board the bike. Well, actually, let me show you this. So this is what I think might have saved my bacon. I got this from Amazon. And what they are is they are little sachets of electrolyte powder. Now, these are sugar-free, so I didn't have to worry about my pre-diabetes. And I don't know, but they contain, let's see what they got in here. They got calcium, potassium, vitamin C, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, and all basically everything to keep you hydrated. So, I mean, I think that that's a major contributor to how well I did, because I just filled up my water bottle, add a couple of those in there, and I was good to go. So glad to be back, but I just can't believe how quickly that trip went. I was on the road for 6 days, and it feels like I barely went. It was so fast, but I saw some fantastic things, as you see in the video here, and it really was such a good trip. There's a lot to be said for riding solo. I was on my own schedule. If I wanted to stop, I could, and, I could control my own speed, however fast I wanted to go. It was just really nice. There's no peer pressure from other riders. It was great. So would I do it again? Absolutely I would. Yes. So that's it. I'm back now, and that's it. So thank you so much for coming along on my big adventure, and I will see you on the next ride.